What's going on, everyone? Welcome and thank you for stopping in. Today, I have an unboxing to do for you guys. It looks like a package that has a couple different knives in it. I'm not sure what knives are in here. I think I know where this is coming from, but I would like to reserve any judgment or anything like that until we get into it. We'll go ahead and use the Sharp by Design Mini Evo. Beautiful looking knife here. And I do see that it has the YouTube name on here, so I'm pretty sure I know where this is coming from. But like I said, I want to be 100% sure before I say anything. So let's go ahead and get into this guy. We'll make a nice incision here. And we will go ahead and get into this guy. Now, like I said, I think I know, but I am not 100% sure. Okay, so we have an Elite Tactical, and an Elite Tactical, and I think that is it. So we have three knives coming from the same company. I am not familiar with Elite Tactical. I know I've heard of them, but I'm not familiar with any of their knives. And before we hop into these, since I have started my channel, I have had a lot of people ask me when I'm going to start reviewing more budget knives or having more content on budget knives. And I do have content on budget knives, and the way that I was taking what they were saying was 50, 60, 70, $80 knives. And what I failed to realize was there are people out there who don't want to spend $50. They would rather spend 30, 40, maybe even $20. So I got in touch with a company, Sharper Edges USA, and they deal with a bunch of different knife companies. And a lot of them are in that price range. And I decided it would be best for the channel to start an affiliate with them. They offered to do so, and I agreed. I thought it would be awesome to get knives like this on the channel. Now, we are going to look at these knives as the price that they are. I am not going to look at a $30 knife and judge it against a $100 knife. That I'm not going to do that, and guys who watch me know I will not do that. I try to keep things in perspective as much as I can, and that's what I'm going to do now and forever. So I'm excited to bring knives that I wouldn't normally buy, but I am ecstatic to get them on the channel and have a look at them and provide as much information as I can about these kinds of knives. So why don't we go ahead and we'll set these two to the side, and we will start with this guy here. So you have a standard fold top box. I'm not sure if that's the model number or not, but let's get into this guy. And okay, so I have seen this knife before. So you get a little card from the company telling you about the knife dynamic locking mechanism, the DLM. Cool. All right, so let's hop into this guy. Now, I will say, first of all, this is just an unboxing, guys, and a short first impressions. I will do a thorough overview of these knives in the future here. Comes in a little plastic bag. So right off the rip, They definitely keep them oiled good. So let's wipe it off and we will dive into this guy. I'm excited to see this because I've never really... So that lock is definitely different. So it slides in, it looks like. So it is a flipper. You have a big harpoon here. So the FRN scales, you do have a deep carry clip there, a deep carry fold over clip. The clip has been recessed. The screws are not recessed, but it looks like they give you plenty of room to get it in and out of the pocket. The blade is centered. Good start. So let's give it a flick and see what. So you have a massive sheep's foot blade here. You have Elite Tactical on the front. This is coming in D2 and it's called the Wretch. So Elite Tactical Wretch. So the button, when it's opened, slides forward, and to disengage it, you move it back and it falls. Okay. That is definitely unique and different. It definitely needs broken in a little bit. Now, I'm not sure what these knives retail for, guys. I will definitely do a thorough overview of these guys and bring you that information. D2 blade lockup seems nice and solid. No, there's a touch of side-to-side play, but not much. No up and down play. So this is unique. I've never really seen anything like this. So it's kind of like a crossbar lock where if you disengage it and fling it down, it closes. So it does close right up. Now, if you just leave it like that, it doesn't. So if you just disengage it and kind of let it fall, it will not close all the way, but giving it a little gravitational push, it does close. Definitely a bigger boy. Everybody knows what I will gripe about initially. I wish there was no branding on the blade, but other than that, I don't mind the knife name and the steel marking on the back, but I could really do without the branding on the blade, but that is just atypical anymore. So it's got pretty good action. You can tell the lock needs broken in. Feels like it's got a decent edge on it. Let's see if it can cut some paper here real quick. Alright, good sign. So it came centered. No lockup issues. Alright. Well, those are all good signs, especially for the price point of the knife. And I'm going to guess they're somewhere around the $30 mark or so. So let's get into this second guy here. We'll slide that one out of the way here, and let's get into this guy. And that is the Wretch, yes. The Elite Tactical Wretch. So here, same deal. You have a little pamphlet in there telling you about the knife. Let's see what this one says. So it's the same lock, but it's in the opposite direction. So it's going to be more like your crossbar lock. So you have a semi deep carry fold over clip. It's not recessed. The screws are not recessed. Looks like you're going to have enough room to clear your pants pocket. The blade is slightly off center to the clip side. Not horrible though. Not bad at all. It is slightly off, but that could be a turn of the pivot. You have blue barrel spacers there. Definitely caught the eye. It is a thumb stud actuator instead of a flipper. Let's see. Okay. So this is very reminiscent of a modified Wharncliffe blade. You have it's almost straight. You have a little bit of belly here going to your tip, but all things considered, that drastic slope to a pointy tip, I would say it's a modified Wharncliffe. Some people would argue and say it's a modified sheep's foot. I'll let you decide. So definitely very reminiscent of a crossbar lock. They call this the dynamic locking mechanism. So you have less side-to-side play with this guy. No up and down. Very minimal or none as far as blade play. Slightly off center. Boy, if they would have nailed that. The only thing I would gripe about is the branding on the blade. This one's called the Traverse. Coming in D2, they do put China right there on the blade, so they're not hiding that, not shying away from that. Definitely got pretty good opening action. I will do some investigating, get some prices, get some more specs and whatnot. Let's see. Not bad. And it'll be in a little bit, a few days to a week or two, but I will start carrying these, using these, and that way I can give you a full, honest, short-term review on these guys. We'll definitely be doing an overview of each one. Like I said, let's go ahead and get into this last and third guy. This is definitely a bigger one. Whoa! Holy mackerel, look at this thing. Look at this. Now that's a knife. That is a knife. So this is called the, what is it? The Ravid. Okay. I wanted to make sure it didn't say the David. So this looks almost like an Emerson Wave. It's centered. Good centering. You have a huge finger hole there. Let's see. It's probably going to say, so it's got the same locking mechanism. So that must be their new lock. Leak tag. Patent pending dynamic locking mechanism. Change the game on safety. This exclusive, new to the market technology means there's no safer one-handed opening and close knives on the market than those of Elite Tactical. So I can't tell if that's FRN or if that's G10. Like I said, guys, I will definitely be looking into all of that stuff. That is pretty cool, man. That thing is nasty looking. That hawksbill blade. So I do have another karambit from CRKT. This thing is a beast, though. Holy mackerel. So if you're looking for a karambit style knife that's a beast, this would be a good one to look at. It's got a unique lock. I'm all about trying out new locks, so I'm actually kind of... You can reverse flick it out. No problem. And it looks like you can do the wave method. Blade is centered. I think it said D2 there on the back. Where did I see that? Oh yeah, right below Ravid. It says that's trademarked. D2. The point is definitely sharp. Standard karambit style pocket clip there. Big ring. That is a big old ring. Let's see if this guy can cut. Yeah, that's definitely biting into... Definitely biting into the paper. They all came with pretty good edges on them. I mean, I've had a $400 knife and that was worse. So, I mean, and they came sharp. They definitely have a good working edge on them. And the fine edge is decent, I would say. I mean, it's pretty good, all things considered. Like I said, guys, I will be doing a full overview of each one. Thank you to Sharper Edges for sending these guys in for review. Greatly appreciate it. That will do it for this one, guys. I hope this brings some information and what some people would like to see. This is just going to be added in to what I normally bring every week. I just wanted to incorporate some more budget-ended knives because I can't buy all the budget knives in the world, you know, and it's awesome that a company is willing to send them in and have an honest review done on them. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. No matter what the case is, you will get what I think and feel about each one, no matter what. So you can always count and depend on that. But people are out there who are looking for tactical knives that are under 50 bucks. They're looking for work style knives for under 50 bucks. EDC knives for under 50 bucks. So that is what I am trying to accomplish here, and I hope the people who are interested in knives like this are getting the content that they want, getting to look at the knives they want. If you're still here, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and if you're still here and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Love y'all, and I will catch you on the next one.